And this is Ken Kraetzer at West Point. I have a chance to talk with Army football coach Jeff Monken. And Coach, on our pages, we had a lot of positive comments from the fans about performance of the team at Penn State. Everybody was saying they could see the improvement in the team. The scoreboard result wasn't what you're looking for, but they could see the improvement, especially the defense. Was that kind of a building block game for you at Penn State last week?
I was very pleased with how much our team fought and found a way to come back even when the chips were down and our backs were against the wall, and we got ourselves in that situation several times, particularly on defense. The offense put the defense in some bad situations, and they answered the bell, and I was really proud of them. And even with that, the offense, with all the mistakes, the fumbles, still to come right back out there each drive, and we were moving the ball. And when we didn't have a ball in the ground, we were scoring touchdown. We had 2 drives where we didn't have a negative yardage play or a fumble, and a lot of those negative yardage plays were coming on those fumbles. So I thought our guys really fought, and that was encouraging. What's disappointing is to be that close and have an opportunity. Had we made a play here or there in any one of the phases, offense, defense, special teams, we might have a chance to win a football game. And certainly that's our goal, is to do that. And we're disappointed when we don't. It's encouraging that we're playing better, and I think we are. We haven't put a complete game together yet. Offense, defense, and special teams, and I'm looking for that. And when we do that, I think we'll have a chance to be a really good football team.
Coach, yesterday we talked a little bit about the progress the offensive line has made. You've had to make changes due to injuries, but Matt Hugenberg at center has done a great job kind of as a rock of the offensive line. How do you feel the offensive line is set going into this week's game against Duke?
Matt's an important piece there for us. He's a great leader, and he's such a tough kid. He and Ryan Alexander really stand out as guys that gosh, you can put the whole team on their backs right there. Those guys play with great effort, great intensity on the sideline. Their temperament and demeanor to get everybody else going and to be focused on the job at hand, because they're surrounded by some guys that don't have a lot of experience, and Victor Nieves and Rick Kurtz, who are both freshmen, and Mike Houghton, who played some last year, but not a lot. So those are fairly inexperienced guys, and that'll kind of be our offensive line on Saturday going in. Brett Toth's healthy again, so anticipate him being able to play and be in there. So I think that's a special group. And what's so unique about the offensive line, I think they build a stronger bond in that room and in that group and that unit more than anybody, because they're almost invisible. They never touch the ball. They don't get noticed a whole lot unless they give up a sack or something bad happens. But without them, we can't move the ball. We can't have any production on offense. And it's really just what a great sense of pride they have in that room. So they're very well coached. Coach Davis, Coach Spencer, Coach Bodine, the job they do is outstanding, and so the more those guys play together, I think the better they're getting.
And Coach, Saturday you've got a sellout crowd here at Michie Stadium. You have a lot of fan support. You're playing a Duke team that has really elevated its program in football over recent years. What are some of the keys that you're working with the team on to be successful against Duke on Saturday?
Duke has a great football team, and Coach Cutcliffe is just an outstanding football coach, respected across the country and in college football circles, and we're excited about playing at home. Glad to be back here in front of our crowd, and to have a sold-out crowd for this game is really exciting for everybody. I'm sure it'll be exciting for our kids, and we're just preparing like we do for every game. We've got to do the things fundamentally that give us the best chance, and that's to block and sustain blocks, which is difficult to do against good players, and we got to do that to be able to move the ball, take care of the ball on offense and not turn it over. On defense, get off of blocks. Shed a block when a guy's trying to block us and go make a tackle, not miss tackles. And we're still missing too many tackles. We got to do that, and we're still not sustaining blocks enough when we need to. So those are fundamental things that we got to do better. And those are the things we stress every day, and the things we'll have to do on Saturday if we're going to have a chance to win.
Army head coach Jeff Monken, good luck on Saturday. We'll look forward to seeing you and the team run out on the field at Mikey Stadium.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, Coach. This is Ken Kraetzer at the United States Military Academy for Sons of the American Legion Radio.